Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Savannah Chrisley reveals where she's moving after leaving parents' home just 3 months after their release. The Unlocked podcast host explained that while she loves her family, she's over the amount of responsibilities and upkeep their house requires. Savannah Chrisley is opening up about big changes to her living situation following her parents' release from prison. On the latest episode of her podcast Unlocked, which premiered on Tuesday, August 12, the Chrisley Knows Best alum, 28, reveals, "I am moving, and I am so excited. I have loved all the time I have had with my family. I have loved it," she explained. "But as an almost 30-year-old woman, I need my own space. Alone time and personal space were the main things lacking in her current living situation following her parents Todd and Julie Chrisley's release from prison in May. I love being alone, and it's really tough not having that alone time and space. And I know my parents want their life organized and all of their things in one spot. So it just made the most sense for me to move out," she shared. Savannah went on to say that she's also over all of the upkeep that comes with running a home, adding, "I think all the responsibilities I have had for 2.5 years have been so overwhelming that I literally just want to walk out my door, lock it, and leave. Not have to worry about a yard and pool and all the things. So I am moving into a condo, and I'm so excited." The new condo, she revealed, will be located in Nashville. She's already partnered with designer Kim Briggs of the Vibe Interiors to fully outfit the space. Savannah is also planning on revealing her new space to followers in a creative way. She noted that she has multiple TikTok ideas inspired by the move, including a before and after photoshoot of the space and a vlog series featuring her brother Tyler and friend Aaron, where the trio tries a new Nashville restaurant every night for 30 days. "We are living life, and I just think there's so many new things to come. I cannot wait for you to see my living space," she said. "It is going to be so freaking cute." During a recent ABC News Studios interview alongside her parents, who were released on May 28 following a presidential pardon, Savannah adamantly noted that she'd be moving out of her parents' $1.6 million home. "I'm moving into a condo," she said at the time. "And my parents are like, 'Aren't you gonna miss the house?' And I'm like, 'No, I'm not gonna miss landscapers. I'm not gonna miss pool people. It's a challenge, especially to all of us being under one roof," she said before adding, "It's great. I love it. I would have begged for this a year ago, but it's a lot. It's a lot. Imagine living with your parents again after being out of the house for 11 or 12 years. That's a lot." Savannah revealed on a previous episode that living with her parents again had led to a struggle with what she described as a difference in lifestyles. "I like to go have me a glass of wine or a cocktail. I mean, I am 28, almost 28 years old. Todd Chrisley does not agree with that," she said of her dad. "And so there's some rub there. He came in my house and threw out all my seltzers. Like threw them out. Who does that? Who does that?" Savannah pointed out that the act was particularly pointless as she can go and re-buy them. When Todd and Julie Chrisley finally walked free earlier this year after a grueling chapter of incarceration, their daughter Savannah appeared, at least from the outside, to be the glue holding the family together. For over a year, Savannah had been the voice, the advocate, and the caretaker, juggling her siblings' well-being while simultaneously waging a very public fight for her parents' release. Naturally, when Todd and Julie stepped back into the world, fans assumed Savannah would remain under their roof, at least for a while, cherishing the rare sense of togetherness the Chrisleys had been robbed of. But Savannah Chrisley, ever the independent spirit, has stunned fans once again. Just 3 months after her parents' homecoming, she revealed she is moving out. Not simply down the street or into a Nashville condo like before. Her next chapter is nothing short of bold. A season of change. Sitting on her podcast, Unlocked with Savannah Chrisley, she leaned forward, a grin tugging at her lips. "Everyone thought I'd be staying with Mom and Dad forever now that they're back. And trust me, I love them more than anything, she said, her Tennessee accent lilting. But I've got my own dreams, my own vision, and sometimes that means taking a leap
she's
even
talking
when it
about
feels scary. Relocating to Austin, Texas. For fans who followed her journey, it's both surprising and fitting. Austin is a city buzzing with creativity, entrepreneurial energy, and a balance of Southern charm and modern ambition, all qualities that reflect Savannah herself. Why Austin? Savannah explained that she fell in love with the Texas capital during a trip earlier this year. I was walking down South Congress, listening to live music pour out of every bar, and I thought, this is me. People are chasing their passions. There's this spirit of freedom here. I knew right then I needed to plant roots. Her move isn't just about lifestyle, though. It's strategic. Savannah has been steadily building her brand. Her cosmetics line, podcast, and ongoing production ventures. Austin is becoming this hub for media and tech. I feel like it's the perfect place to grow my business and step into a new season, she said. The family's reaction. Of course, moving away so soon after Todd and Julie's release wasn't an easy decision. The Chrisleys are famously tight-knit, and Todd, in particular, has always had a protective hold over his daughter. Dad wasn't thrilled at first, Savannah admitted with a laugh. He kept saying, Savannah Faith, after everything we've been through, you're just gonna up and leave. But then he took a step back and realized I wasn't leaving them. I'm just expanding my world. Julie, on the other hand, reportedly gave her full support. After months of confinement, Julie understands better than anyone that freedom should be fully embraced. She told me, go, baby girl, live your life. Don't ever let fear hold you back. Hearing that from her gave me the courage to really make this move. As for Savannah's younger siblings, Grayson and Chloe, the news hit differently. They had gotten used to Savannah being the de facto guardian during their parents' absence. Chloe was a little emotional, Savannah confessed. She kept saying, but who's gonna make me pancakes in the morning? I promised her I'd still fly back all the time, and I'll make sure she visits me in Austin. Grayson pretended not to care, but I know he does. The new home. Savannah's new house is tucked away in the rolling hills just outside Austin. Not too flashy, but modern, airy, and filled with sunlight. A reflection of the balance she's striving for in her new life. She gave a sneak peek on social media, showing off a spacious kitchen, a cozy recording nook for her podcast, and an outdoor space with twinkle lights perfect for hosting gatherings. It's the first time I've decorated a place completely on my own, she said proudly. Every piece of furniture, every picture frame, it's all me. No one else's fingerprints, just Savannah. What this means for her career. Savannah has never been one to sit still, and her move signals that she's ready for expansion. She teased that she's in talks with several Austin-based entrepreneurs to collaborate on a women-led media company, blending reality TV production with new digital formats. There's more to me than the Chrisley family drama, she said. I want to tell stories, my own and other people's. Austin is giving me the space to build that. Her cosmetics brand, Sassy by Savannah, is also set to launch a new collection inspired by her Texas adventure. Think bold colors, desert tones, and products that can handle 100-degree heat, she teased. Fans react. The news of Savannah's move set social media buzzing. Some fans applauded her independence, while others worried it signaled tension within the family. One follower wrote, I'm proud of Savannah for doing her own thing. She's carried so much weight for her parents. It's her turn to shine. Another commented, I hope this doesn't mean she's distancing from Todd and Julie. Family is everything. But Savannah insists her move has nothing to do with family rifts. I'm closer to my parents now than ever. But part of that closeness comes from being honest about what I need for myself. If I stayed just to please everyone else, I'd eventually feel resentful. This way, I can thrive and still love them with my whole heart.